bottle chips and things like that. And
Ready to go there?
Ready?
That's because he didn't know. Sure.
Call me to order with roll call.
I'm not here.
Patrick.
Here.
Schulte.
Here.
Gargano.
Here.
Katie. Here. Friends.
Here.
Peterson.
Here.
Knudsen.
Here.
Stevenson.
Here.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The council will not, well, to read let me start. The council received information on non-agenda topics brought before the council by members of the public. The council will not discuss these topics and will not take action on any of them at this meeting. Is there anyone who is on the agenda or should be heard? We will move to consent agenda. One motion approves all consent items. Number one is approve the minutes for the meeting held on May 22nd, 2023. Number two, approve and deny May 2023 expenditure report. Number three, approve and deny 2023-2024 liquor and tobacco retail licenses. And number four, receive May 2023 building permit report. Any questions on the consent, or I'll take a motion of one's in order?
Move to approve the consent agenda.
Motion by Stevens,
Second.
seconded by Braunschweig. Anything further? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion carries. We have one item under general business, and that's to approve or deny first reading and set a public hearing for July 10th, 2023 for ordinance 1960-23, chapter 615, vehicles and traffic amendments. Chief, how you doing tonight?
Good. Here again with some, this time it's just a lot of housekeeping to update ordinances that are just old language or due to city growth. Worked with Steve and Tim on some of this stuff to get their opinion as well, and can take any questions on the long list.
Any questions for the chief?
Both speed limit, stop signs, one-way traffic, parking.
This is all stuff that's already been done and we're just cleaning up.
It's either in place already, stuff that's 20 years old from before I was here, or just city growth, like stop sign at 8th and Viking, but now it's, it's traffic lights or stop sign on something new might be the, stop signs at Skinner Road, that's gonna be
Sure.
tiers.
Housekeeping.
Yep. Businesses in place back whenever the ordinance was created that they're using, that probably wasn't great language because businesses change.
Sure.
So just using more permanent markers instead of something like that.
Dave?
Required by state statute.
Anything else for the chief? Thanks, chief. I'll take a motion to set public hearing if one's in order.
I'll move to set public hearing.
Motion by Schulte,
Second.
seconded by Gargano. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We'll have that on July 10th. Recommendations from boards, committees, and commissions. We have one item from Public Works. That's to approve and deny resolution 4512-23, confirming common council review of the compliance maintenance annual report, CMAR, for the wastewater treatment plant. Steve, everybody's favorite meeting of the year. I think so. How are you tonight, Steve?
Thanks, Dave. Good. So we took this to Public Works. I'll just go over that one sheet. Page 63 of 90, it says on the, it's got all the grades on there. So this is actually like a report card or a self-audit of the plant. We do this every year for the DNR. As you can see on the influent loadings, that's the loadings that's coming to the plant or the flow. We got an F because the loadings is higher than what the plant is actually capable of handling, on paper at least. And then the effluent quality, that's the BOD grade. That's the stuff going out of the plant. We have A, effluent, TSS, which is suspended solids, and A for that. Ammonia, and A for that. Phosphorus was an A this year. Biosolids, that's the solids end of the plant, not the liquid side. We got an A for that. Staffing, that's that we just have enough staff to run the plant. A, operator certification. They want you to have at least 2 people with the highest grades in case one person, if the head operator would leave or on vacation, whatever, you have 2 operators. We actually, everyone is at least at the highest grade except the 2 newer guys, but they're working towards that. So we're in really good shape there. Financial management, we're in good shape, thanks to Jacob. And then the collection system, that's all the lift stations and the pipes in the ground. We have basically a plan in place for cleaning those pipes, and then also when we get sewer backups, how we handle those. So the DNR requires that you just have a plan or a policy in place for that. We do. So the overall GPA this year was a 3.68, which is really good. If it wasn't for that influent loading, and that's one of the reasons why we're doing a new plant. We have a 4.0 on this. Public Works recommended approval.
I can remember a time 15 or so years ago where this grade wasn't this, so we take this for granted, but there's a lot of hard work that's involved with getting this to what it is, so kudos to Steve and everybody at the treatment plant for what they do to make sure our plant is safely and efficiently running.
Yeah, the phosphorus one, sometimes that goes down, and then for a while there through the operator certification, we had issues with that.
That's a long time ago.
And then the financial management, that was a long, probably before you, David, that was low too for a while.
Does this affect any, if our score gets too low, does it penalties or anything like that?
No, it basically, if you keep repeating, then the DNR basically says you need to do something to correct this. And that's what that first one, that's why one of the reasons for the new plant. Because the plant can't handle the loadings that we're getting right now. But if you look at the effluent, we're handling it, but on paper it doesn't show that, we can handle it. And then also, but we're right on the cusp. I mean, when we get hit by some of the users down there, it really throws that plant for a loop. And Chris is, pulling his hair out to keep that thing. So we're still in compliance. We're right on the edge. Especially if we get a flood, the river comes up and we get flooding, and it really hits us hard.
Takes a while to get that back to normal after something like that.
Yeah, it does.
Or a dairy spill.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dairy
Yeah,
spill.
the spills are the worst. I mean, and because of the closeness of some of the dairies, it's there instantly. So they, when they have a spill, they're really good about letting us know, but by the time they call us, it's already there.
Yep.
They'll call us at 2 in the morning and say, we just dropped a load of milk. Well, it's already there. But with the technology nowadays, the operators, they can control a lot of the plant with their phone. So that helps a lot. So Chris can, if he needs to increase the blower speeds or whatever, he can do that right from his phone. Where 10 years ago, we couldn't do that. Someone had to physically go down there. So then you got more time delay.
Any questions for Steve on the CMAR?
I'd comment on
Yeah,
that.
go ahead.
So when Steve talks about the F and the influent, the plant is receiving 150, sometimes 200% of its design capacity. And that facilitated a necessity to increase the ability engineering wise. And that's why we're faced with a $120 million new plant. The thing that I wanted to say about that is reiterate what Steve was just saying is that Chris is pretty diligent in what he does down there, the lead operator and his crew, and he's handling it. Even though the design capacity is not there, they're managing it. And that it is a far cry from the time that I've served on the council, the report cards. And kudos goes to Steve, to Chris and the crew down there, to Jacob, to Tim for the financial and the reporting. And if there's no other questions, I'll make the motion that we approve resolution 4512-23.
Motion by Knutson,
Second.
second by Peterson. Anything further? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thanks again, Steve. Commission, committee, board and staff reports, historic preservation.
We met tonight. We talked about the cemetery tour that's coming up. And we talked about updates to the website and updates on grants.
Very good. Any other committee, commission, staff member with anything you want to report?
Library met last week. We had a presentation by Dave Cameron from ADCI on the ongoing space needs project. We got a lot of paper. We were looking at all kinds of things, so it was very, very interesting. So that's moving forward.
Very good. Thank you, Mike. Anyone else?
Joint Review Board met last week, and then Tim and I signed a new contract with our current assessor to do some maintenance revals over the next few years. We didn't have anyone at Joint Review Board, at Board of Review, and about 14 people came to open book and they were all solved.
Thank you, Jay. Anyone else? Very good. I will go on the horseshoe first. Things first. Tom Stevenson.
Nothing this evening.
Dave Knutson.
Enjoy Butterfest.
Phil Peterson.
Yeah, and would enjoy Butterfest.
Missy Friends.
Nothing tonight.
Adam King.
Nothing tonight.
Max.
Nothing for me.
Jake from City Hall. Tim.
Nothing, sir.
Mike Regano.
No lions will be hurt to make lion burgers.
I'm always reaching. Jason Schulte.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Craig Roshway.
Nothing tonight.
Sunny High.
Nothing.
I'll just echo what everyone else has already said. Happy Father's Day, as Jason said, and also make sure you get up to the Butterfest, get your Lion Burger fix and Boy Scout fix and mini donut fix and all the activities going up there and the parade downtown on Saturday. I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion by Gargano. Seconded by Hyde. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thanks, everybody.